Yo, what's up everyone? It's Daikon here, bringing you a Tekken news update as we just had a Tekken Talk earlier this morning going over the future of Tekken 8 in the upcoming months. We got a roadmap, they talked about Tekken Shop, and a bunch of other goodies to talk about. So we'll go ahead and get started talking about all this Tekken 8 greatness. Starting off with the roadmap, man, because yeah, we got a lot of information here that they talked about. So February to March is when we're going to get the second update for the game. This is going to be in-game collaborations. This is also going to be the new feature for the Tekken Shop. So if you guys have been seeing it in the game, the Tekken Shop, we actually got to see that, and I'm going to talk about that in just a second. But we're also going to be getting more character adjustments and bug fixes within this time frame. So we just had that happen not too long ago where we had some small bug fixes and adjustments to some characters. A couple of characters got nerfed, a couple of little buffs here and there. And yeah, we're going to be getting the next little small increment of that. So let me know how you guys feel about it. Do you guys like this? As far as like how they doing, like every month and a half or whatever, we're getting like these little small increments of like changes happening to the game. I know they don't probably want to do that for a long period of time, just want to get the game to where the balance where they want to before the actual season of the Tekken World Tour starts. So that's probably why we're getting this now. I don't think we're going to be seeing this happen once the actual tournaments start kicking off. I don't think they want to change their game as much. But then we have April update, the third update. This is when the Tekken World Tour is going to start. Then we have some more character bugs, fixes, and adjustments. It's probably going to be the last one. And then, of course, they're going to have some other new features that will be added to the game, which they actually didn't talk about. Would have loved to hear about that, but they didn't talk about what those features may be yet. And then, of course, after May, they're going to continue to update the game. So we're going to get another sort of roadmap little hint here after May. So it's going to be a little bit of a break there. But after 1 month, we're going to get a little bit more updates there. So talking about the Tekken Shop, they did showcase the Tekken Shop on the stream. They show actually a little video of it, and it's actually going to change the Battle Lounge because they're having like a collab with UT. I forget what it stands for, but they're having a collab with this thing called UT, and we're going to be getting stuff from them for free. So we're going to be getting like little t-shirts and stuff like that. Now, how the shop is actually going to work, this is basically going to be a premium paid shop. So we're going to be getting little collab items for free, like the t-shirts that you see here. We're going to be getting little t-shirts and stuff for free. But the legacy costumes and stuff that you guys definitely been wanting or probably want, these are going to be premium things. So they're going to be using this currency in this game called Tekken coins. And we see the amounts here. So some of these items are pretty cheap. There's like the 100 items for like these little fireworks or whatever. You get emotes and stuff too. But for the actual costumes themselves, yeah, these are going to cost a little bit. So there's going to be like, I believe the equivalent here may be like $4. So you take that in like comparison, like probably like Street Fighter 6 is right now, where the costume's like $10 just because of how they try to do their currency. We have to buy like 2 packs of their like money system they have in the game. They knew what they were doing when they did that. But yeah, so $4 compared to, you know, 10, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's not that bad. But yeah, we got to see some of the costumes here. Like we got to see Tekken 6 Kazuya. We got to see the Tekken 4 Jin with the hoodie. Yeah, we got some couple of goodies here for sure. And then some of these are also going to come with their own unique things. So they showcase an emote that came with one of the avatars, and also the Xiao Yu one is going to actually come with a new hairstyle for them. So you're going to get the, you know, the original look hairstyle, but there's also going to be a new hairstyle inside of this game that you're going to be used for customization options. So some of these things are going to come with extra goodies as well, which is just a nice bonus. You know, you get a little bit of extra bang for your buck there. But yeah, let me know how you guys actually feel about the Tekken Shop. Are you guys okay with how they actually handling this? Like, do you guys feel fine about, you know, there being some premium stuff inside the game now? Or yeah, I mean, we got a lot of fight money. I don't know exactly where we're going to use it for, because obviously there ain't too much to use it for outside of like the few unlockables there are, but you get so much money just for fighting. I could pretty much buy everything inside the game right now. I feel like it's way too much money as far as what you get compared to what there is to actually buy. Moving on here, they did want to just reiterate that they do have the Tekken 8 report hashtag still going. So if you didn't know, there is a Tekken 8 report where you can actually report bugs and stuff. This is how they've been fixing things or finding things very quickly about the game. And yeah, they've been going through and sifting through that hashtag to find bugs that they feel like they feel are going to be like problematic for the game. Like, okay, we deem this one to be of high priority, so we want to get through this one and whatever. So, you know, they're using a hashtag and then just encouraging us to help them find the bugs inside the game so we can fix those issues quickly inside the game. They also talked about the Tekken World Tour being offline only. So they talked a little bit about the World Tour. Yeah, the World Tour is going to be offline only. This is going to begin on April 13th. And yeah, so a number of players are going to be invited, but they haven't revealed the actual number as far as how many people are going to be invited. Once again, this is going to be the return of the dojos as well. So they're going to have the regional lead boards as well, regional leaderboards for the dojo events. And so this is a way you can get some points and stuff while you're at your local scene. You know, you don't have to travel to the big tournaments all the time. You can actually just accumulate some points at your local scene. I'm probably going to think is going to be probably similar to how I believe this was done in like Street Fighter, where is based on how big your local actually is, considering how many points you will get for it. So, you know, if you're running like a 10-man local, the local with 100 is going to be worth more points for actually winning that local or topping that local compared to the 10-man local and stuff. But yeah, they already got a lot of details and stuff like that on the actual website as far as how the dojos and stuff are going to be working. But once again, all of this stuff will be going online on April 13th. They also stated that they are going to be working on the bans for hackers and pluggers. Yes, not just the hackers, but for pluggers as well. They've been talking about it. They said they want to actually go like the legal route, and like they want to make sure that they can actually do this so they don't actually get sued and stuff. So they're really working on this, and they really want to actually get people. They try to, you know, rest assured some people, like, they know that the game sometimes crashes and stuff. They like, you know, if it happens to you a couple times, you're not the people we're looking for. We're looking for consistent plugging as well. So this is something that they talked about as well. On that note, just going a little bit ahead of myself, they did talk about the disconnect rate, and they want to bring that back inside the game. So that is a possible feature that we may see inside the game eventually as well. They did talk about that. And of course, the big reveal for this Tekken Talk showcase was the reveal of Eddie. So they actually did show off some EDDY Gordo gameplay. So a lot of people were hype about that. And they showcased him on the new menu first. So they said DLC characters will be shown on the main menu. So not just Kazuya, but when DLC characters come out, they plan to show them on the main menu. And they showed what that would look like with the first DLC character coming out, Eddie. So yeah, this is something that they talked about as far as like how that's going to work. Now, they did show off some Eddie, like I said, and as far as things go, they talked about him having some new movement options. So he can now have these like left or right movement options, which is very interesting to see. He also has this new install buff, and on top of the new install buff, which gives him access to new moves out of his handstand stance, he also has like, well, not just him, just characters that have installs, I'm guessing, have these icons at the top. So you can see the icon for Eddie, and then it glows when he actually gets a stock, and you see the one beside it. But Claudio also has an icon by his name because he also has like sort of an install where he gets like the glowing hand. So I'm guessing all the characters that have something like this, you know, like Asuka has this, Claudio, now Eddie, and there's a couple other characters I'm definitely missing out on. But yeah, there's definitely some characters in the game that have these like install buffs, and they want to basically just showcase and tell you when that is actually up with a little icon. So I thought it was about to be like a brand new mechanic at first, but it wasn't that. But yeah, it's just a better just indicator of that outside of their hands and stuff glowing, which is probably good considering that they have customization options that can like sort of like, you know, mask that, because you could put these flames and stuff on your hand and kind of be hard to see sometimes. So having an icon there will probably help you actually see that, since the customization options are, you know, viable to use in rank system. So a couple more things were also revealed to be in the works for Tekken 8, and also they talked about some potential future updates for the game, and they asked for suggestions as well. So let's go ahead and start talking about the things that they said they are planning to do. One of them is story mode DLC. This is the first time in Tekken history that they're doing story mode DLC. So as new characters are coming out, they said they were trying to explain it, and Harada also made a Twitter post trying to explain it a little bit more. And basically what he was saying inside the Twitter post is this is not just story DLC as far as like character DLC, like, you know, character episodes. So when a character comes out, we're not just getting episodes. They want to integrate them into the story and like have them like showcasing what they've been up to in the story of the story mode. So they want to update the story mode and showcase what not just Eddie is doing, but other DLC characters are doing inside the story mode. So this is crazy. We're getting like an integrated DLC with the other characters of the story mode as well. So yeah, this is going to be very interesting to see. They also stated that they love what people are doing with the customization options and stuff like that, as far as what we got in the game thus far. And they want to give us a photo mode. So a photo mode is going to be added soon to the game, and they're going to be giving us a lot of tools to play around with, so we can, take the best photos with the customizations that we have at our disposal. Another thing that they said they're going to be implementing is online practice mode. Now, I don't think Tekken ever had an online practice mode, so this is going to be a treat. This is going to be very good to actually just like train with your partners and stuff like that. Sometimes, even though the training room is way better, there's just some things that are just way easier to practice with when you just have another person that is controlling the other character. It's just way easier to practice certain things that way. So having an online practice mode is just chef kiss. So can't wait for that. And then, of course, like I said, they did talk about some future potential updates to the game as well. So the moment a lot of people saw the Eddie on the main screen, you knew exactly what people were going to be asking. Can we switch the characters to our own characters of choice? And they said this is something that they can do. They thought about it as well, and it's something they would like to do, but it's nothing like guaranteed at this point. But it's something they would like to do, as far as allowing us to choose our character to be on the main screen, so we can see the flipping of the camera with our character of choice. So that'll be pretty nice. They also, like I said, asked us for new cool features that we want to see in the game. One of the most requested features apparently was team battles. So they talked about 3v3 and 5v5, and just asked us, would that be cool? And they wanted more suggestions via Twitter, what other cool modes or features we want to see inside the game. So they're really trying to take consumer feedback and just implement inside the game, because they kept saying over and over in this Tekken Talk that it is really just about creating the best product for the consumers. Like they kept really trying to say it like it's not about the money. They kept saying that it's not about the money. They want to create the best product, but they really are like trying to take as much feedback as possible. So there's some truth to what they're saying at the very least. Then the last thing they said for sure for something potential updates is that the next Tekken Talk is going to be in March. So not really a potential future update, but just the next Tekken Talk is going to be in March, and we'll be getting more details about everything that's going to be happening, especially more details probably about the Tekken World Tour, the final details about how that's going to work over at that time. So they're finalizing the last details of that stuff, and we'll be getting all the details of that. So if there's any more juicy news on the next Tekken Talk, I would definitely be sure to cover it, because yeah, this was a good time, and they really are trying to create the best product here. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all the big points that they talked about for this Tekken Talk, for this roadmap. Let me know what you guys are the most excited about, though. Are you, like I said, are you happy about the character adjustment balances happening so quickly? Like we're getting something like every month as far as how this roadmap looked. Are you okay with the Tekken Shop as far as like how its functionality is going to work inside the game? I mean, we had something similar in Tekken 7, right? So it's nothing too unfamiliar there. I do like the fact that they're doing the Tekken 8 report thing, just getting the community involved as far as helping fix bugs quickly, especially some things that could be, game breaking and stuff like that. I do like that. But yeah, also let me know how you guys feel about Eddie inside the game. Do you guys like how Eddie looks in this game as far as like his move list and stuff like that? He definitely got some new stuff, and it definitely looks kind of wild, so I can't wait to see that. They did talk about also, of course, if you got the Ultimate Edition, don't forget you do get the 72 hours early. I know some people weren't happy about that's a thing, but yeah, that is still a thing. They were talking about that. So if you do got the the extra editions outside of the standard edition, you do get that 72 early access. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about any of this. Let me know down in the comments below how you feel about any of the news that I talked about here today. Love to hear your thoughts about this. Anyways, you like anything I had to say, drop me a like, greatly appreciate it. And if you want to hear more from me, follow my socials. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so the next video goes live. As always, my name is Dyken, and I'll see you next time. Signing out.